can't even see. I'm on my phone page.
You can't see me?
No, I can't.
I think so.
We'll talk about that here in a minute.
All right.
Well, well, here we go, part two, shall we? Well,
Here we
I
go.
guess we're here with some of you know me from Soul's Basement Records. I'm here with my best friend. Um, again, we've been very friends our whole lives, pretty much.
Literally since birth.
How we doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Man, no complaints. Um, People who are watching this channel maybe know more about me than about you. Why don't you tell us kind of about your job?
Sure. So I'm a cameraman and also an instant replay guy for a D1 school. And yeah, they're a pretty big school. And sometimes I have the camera up here and sometimes I have it on a tripod. But yeah, I'm all up in the action doing shit like that. And sometimes I work, well, when it's in season, I work for the Chiefs as well. Kind of more of like a glorified grunt worker, but I get to be on the field and during the whole game, and that shit's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, it's very cool.
Don't mean to undersell it, but yeah, it's
Oh
pretty
no,
cool.
no. I mean, it's if you're a sports fan, that's your dream job. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
especially not playing, not being able to play. That's the next best thing besides like talking about it. But
Hmm.
I mean,
Three more.
he's how many Patrick Mahomes games have you think you've seen?
How many Patrick Mahomes? What?
Chiefs games have you actually seen since he's been with the
Oh
team?
gosh, I don't know, like 20 at least.
Damn,
A
dude.
lot, like pretty much every home game for the most part. I was even doing them during the pandemic, where you had a and
Yeah,
I got
I
to meet Al Michaels. That was pretty freaking
oh,
cool.
you got a picture with him, didn't you?
Yeah.
You sent it to me. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
man.
Yep.
Okay, what was it? Was it Derek Carr after that?
Yeah,
That
Derek Carr, I saw him in the tunnel, and I was like,
after
"What's
the
up,
bad
man?"
beating we gave
Or
him.
no, I think I said, I was like, "Hey, it's Derek," and he was like, "What's up, brother?"
Yeah, and he just had a bad loss, and he was cool about
Yeah,
it.
but
And,
he was still chill.
that's you know,
Yeah, pretty cool. I get
yeah,
to watch all the players walking through the tunnel. I take little Snapchats every now and then of
I know. You
players
pretty
like
good
Travis
stars.
Kelsey, Patrick Mahomes walking in, all stunting with their like, sweet clothing.
Man, and Travis Kelsey. I mean, that man, he's a sharp dressed man.
Yeah, I think the Snapchat that I have of him, he was wearing like this all green, uh, like just jumpsuit, like jogging suit. Just a
Man,
little out there, if I
man,
may.
he's a handsome man. What can I say?
Sure. I'm
He-
sure he had his chains on.
yeah, oh yeah, and I
Best,
love his
best tight end in the league.
I agree. I agree, man. By far. Um, he's getting up there. Where's he? 33, 34. But
Good question. I don't know.
he hasn't been injured too much.
No, no.
He's pretty much reliable, which has just been fantastic for a man of that size and how much he gets hit. I mean, God,
Oh
I mean,
yeah, yeah. He
we
just lowers his shoulder and just takes the brute like grunt force of like any kind of safety coming over the top.
absolutely. Yeah, that man is he's taking some punishment. Um,
He's funny too. He's like
dude,
hilarious. If you ever watched their the brothers podcast,
I
the
was just about to get a new
yeah.
height. Yeah, we're sponsored, so we're gonna throw them out there. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude,
No
they
name dropping.
just love their show. Those two guys. I was hoping, 'cause I knew it was Jason Kelsey's last year in Philly before he. I know everyone knows he already re-signed for one more year deal. I was praying. I was like, that'd be cool, but I know we got a great center, so it's like there's no reason. But it would have been cool to have him because they even did say back in like what was it 2016 or 17 when Jason, from the center for the Eagles, was
Sure,
up for free agent. Travis pushed pretty hard to try to get him, but
I bet.
obviously it didn't go through. It was great for me because me, like I said, my whole
Yeah,
life.
Eagles
I'm
fly.
a diehard Chiefs fan and a diehard Eagles fan. So this Super Bowl was a win-win for me. Of course, I wanted the Chiefs, um, but I was
Yeah,
rooting hard for the Chiefs. I would have been upset when they if they would have lost, but that's the next
and
best thing. I
I was
mean,
gonna say that that's almost kind of the same with me with Tom Brady. Like, of course, I want the Chiefs to win, but at the same time, I was like, if he wins, then I'll be like, all right, cool, Tom.
yep, man, yep, that's right,
But
ladies and
that's
gentlemen.
crazy
He
that
is a big
he's
Brady
done.
fan. I've never hate like people fucking just hate him as a person. I've never hated him as a person. I don't root for the man. Um, I wanted him to be successful when he was with the Bucks, too, just because I was like I've never been a Bill Belichick fan. I just like you grumpy old prick. But he did surprise me. It's on Peacock. They did like the 100 greatest NFL players. I couldn't believe how he was cracking jokes, participating, and I've never seen him like giddy. Like he was sitting next to all these
Yeah,
greats talking about just
you
his
normally don't see him behind the scenes like that. He was a
oh he
little
was
bit more
so
open.
dance. He is just like one load after about every 10 minutes. Like he's just having a good time out there, man. So that before I saw that, I had really I don't know. I just never liked him before that. That definitely helped me start liking him. And then I saw that bit about him loving Halloween with Randy Moss. I was like, dude, all right, okay. There's a more than I can, or how should I say this? There's more of him than I'm seeing, obviously.
Yeah, I think for me, the whole reason I got into him was from playing Madden and like doing like a dynasty. I would seemingly a lot of times would like start a dynasty with Tom Brady in like 2004 and on up, like
Oh, yeah.
playing Madden, and yeah, I would just like follow his whole career like super hard because the Chiefs sucked at that time. So it wasn't really fun to follow the Chiefs for the most part, except for Priest Holmes running
And that
for however many
2016
yards
year,
he would.
though, we did that 13-3 and got spanked by the fucking Colts in the divisional round, like always. Fucking Peyton Manning.
And also right before we got Patrick Mahomes, goddamn Alex, they called him the check down king because like he would never go deep, almost never go deep, always just throw it like in the slot or whatever.
You did say Alex Smith, right?
Alex Smith, yeah, check
Dude,
down king. That's what they called him.
dude, check this out. You need to listen to, speaking of their podcast, New Heights by the Kelsey brothers. Again, god damn it. Um, Patrick Mahomes was on there. He talked so much praise on Alex Smith. That man, dude, if he, okay, what was it?
Oh, he trained him for a
9
year,
years in San Francisco with eight
a year and a
offensive
half.
coordinators? That's insane. Or 8-7, 9-8. It was something fucking insane. And for him to still did what he did with John Hallbar towards the end, running with his fucking legs and helping us with Andy Reid. Yes, he was a check down guy for sure. Absolutely. I'm not gonna say that, but you know, and Andy Reid he's really good at making a quarterback a little bit better than he is. Look at Donovan McNabb. That oh,
Donovan McNabb was good.
and
I
then
mean, I suppose you
really
could
in
argue
that
that
oh
he made
04
him
season when they
better,
got
but he
PTO.
was good.
That he had one great season, man. And this is coming from a guy who owned multiple McNabb jerseys.
Yeah, no, you did.
And,
Yeah.
and let's face it, T.O.'s not the one who was throwing up in the fucking Super Bowl because of the nerves. That man led that goddamn team, best player on the field. What was
No,
it?
I tend to agree with that. Yeah, it's too bad that Terrell Owens had what, a broken leg or some shit.
Yeah,
What do you have? Broken something
got it. You got it, man. But he
or a
still
broken ankle,
played on it. He missed like 5-6 weeks.
and still played in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
But
man.
he,
That man's a
he
fucking
just
beast.
wasn't obviously wasn't his 100% self.
Well, man, we went into sports a little longer than I thought we were going to do on the intro. This is okay. We're moving right along here. Um, yeah, but oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. So back to Damo's job. So he does football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, and they don't do hockey team.
Nope, no hockey team. We have God damn it. What the hell's it called with lacrosse? We have a lacrosse team. Apparently, we're ranked. The team that
Oh,
I work for, and yeah, we don't do any of those games for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of weird.
oh,
Never really
really?
thought.
You never
So,
filmed a you never filmed a lacrosse game?
mm-mm.
Oh,
Nope. But yeah, right now we're in baseball, and lately I've been more so the guy who walks around with a wireless camera, like in between innings. Like we'll be doing like games in the stands and shit like that, and like I'll just be like filming the crowd in the stands.
oh, okay, yeah,
That's what I've been on lately.
yeah.
But every now and then I'll be doing other different camera angles. But yeah, that's what I've been on lately.
You do men's and women's sports too. So I
Mhm.
mean, that's man, it's just a sweet fucking gig.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get to be on the court, on the field.
And then
This
and tell
this last year, sorry, what?
no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say this last year, I finally got kind of, I don't know if you'd call it an upgrade. Guess maybe you could if you want to, but sure, I'll call it an upgrade. I got upgraded to like an actual cameraman for like K State. It's like ah shit, I said it, but it's the angle that goes straight down like over the field, and I can get like really tight on the players, which is cool. Like when they're like running around, like say like they hand it off to a running back, I'll get like real tight on them, and I'll follow the ball, and yeah, like yeah, like say like he goes deep for like 30 yards, 40 yards, like I'll follow the ball in the air and then find him right there, and then I'll see my replays like on ESPN. I'm like, shit, that's me. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Excuse me. That's two. Oh my god. Sneezing, you had the hiccups earlier. It's anarchy over
I
here.
did, yeah, I had the hiccups.
Please.
Finally gone.
Yeah, guys, this is our
Excuse me, I was
second
hitting my
take of our
chest.
first podcast because our first one, we'll kind of a little behind the scenes how well, I fucked up. We no one we didn't hit the end call, so we were talking on the phone um before we were gonna go live and everything,
We were
and
setting it up, yeah.
or Damien didn't hit end, so we just left the phone call going. So that's why there was no audio. An hour and 48 minutes of just probably the greatest opening to a podcast you ever would hear, but you
Just
can't.
nothing.
I mean, but we're trying to go in again.
Yeah, it was
Kind of going
tough.
into whole different segments and stuff like this. But man,
We need to give our we need to get ourselves a lav mic because your audio is kind of shit.
I'm sure it is. It's off
I
my
can
phone.
hear you. I can hear you, but a lot of times I'm like, huh?
It's never good. It's probably because of how I have my phone, how it's getting held, like something's kind of blocking it. But
And it probably doesn't look good for me. I'm looking down at you over and over. I'm not looking at the camera.
no, I'm because I got my You look fun. I mean, there you go.
Well, I just meant like my eyes are looking down rather than looking
Oh,
like straight. But I
geez.
guess I can get used to that. But I'm trying to look at you, but
Yeah.
I'm looking down when I look at you.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah,
Yeah. But all right. I
that's
figured.
raw, everybody.
Yeah. Well, at first I thought we would have kind of jumped. We jumped into sports quite a little bit longer, and I love sports. But I was kind of do a little music talk to keep the if there are any poor sons of bitches listen to this goddamn awful thing. I figured we talk a little music. So as you guys know, I'm real big into records, CDs, cassettes ever since I was a kid. Damo, on the other hand, he had a few CDs. He was more collecting into like DVDs and Blu-rays for a while, but he never really just saw the point. Did you?
Yeah, you like having a collection to look at.
I do,
I turn into the digital age,
but he
but
did.
it also helps when your girlfriend's dad has everything on a digital platform. So I kind of
How
grew
many
out of it just
is it now?
because I'm able to just pull anything up like with the press of a button.
How many movies does he have now on that thing?
Let me check.
It's a lot.
I don't mean to have dead air, but hold
But
on,
it's
shit,
fine,
take
'cause,
one.
I have probably around like 300 to three. Wait. Yeah, I think I have around 300 Blu-rays. No, actually, it's around 240, and I got around like 350 DVDs still. But
This is absurd. 1,428. 1,428 movies he has that he bought, like purchased.
dude, that's probably like I can't even tell you how many
Oh,
thousands.
at least $20,000.
I was about to say fucking close to 30.
Yeah, might be.
Would you say the average one was just $10, which we know it a
Yeah,
lot of them were
a lot
20.
of them were 20 to 30.
Holy shit.
But anyways, I don't mean to get into anyone else's business.
Hey, but that business is very impressive with those. See, just I think how dope that would fucking look on a collection, all those Blu-rays. Oh, baby. Look.
Maybe. I don't know if you're into taking up space.
Oh, oh, go taking up space. Those
Yeah,
okay.
rather than just having it on like this little thing that's like that big.
Okay, the Blu. I know this is a CD, but a Blu-ray would probably be like this much
I
bigger.
know what a Blu-ray
Well,
can
goddamn, it's
takes
not
looks like.
that much space. Taking up a wall about
Look
five.
at behind you.
What's that?
I said, look at behind you. All that shit. Like a
These are
record
these
is
are
that
fine. Those are
thing, but
12
they
inches.
take up space.
Ah, please. You
You
don't know.
can like it. That's fine. I don't give a shit. It's just
People
not
will
for
tell
me.
my friend. But it's funny because and then he d- has rarely put on a CD and listened to it start to finish. It is amazing on some of the music I talked about with him. And I'm like, you've never listened to it from start to finish. So and then he knows a few musicians, but really I can name a name. He's like, I don't know what band that is. So we're gonna kind of play a little game called Name That Band Member.
All right,
Uh,
let's make me look silly. Let's go.
it's fun. It's fun for the whole family, I think. You know, we're gonna throw you a little softball. Um, what band does Tommy Lee play for?
Shit. I know it. It's where he drums upside down and shit.
That's fantastic. You know that though. I'm gonna give you a hint. What was that band movie I kept saying you have to watch? You'll really like it. And you refuse to watch it, and then you're like,
I
you're
finally did watch it though, and it
I know. I
was
said
actually
you
really
finally
good.
did watch, it, and you're like, it was great.
P.
Time's up. Fucking Motley Crue.
Oh, Molly Crew, I was way off. What the fuck?
All right,
Yeah. All right, let's go. Question
Angus
number two.
Young.
What?
Angus Young,
Mm-mm. No fucking clue.
the guitar player for AC/DC.
Yeah,
All
gun to my
right.
dog's head. She would have been dead.
All right, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do another guitar player. What band does Slash play for?
What?
What band does Slash play for?
You mean what is the guitarist that plays for Slash?
No, like, oh man, I messed that. Oh,
You
oh man, I
confused me.
messed
I was
that.
like,
What band
what?
does Slash play for? My bad.
um, uh, shit. I don't know. God damn it. Dead air.
Oh man, that's great. All right, Guns N' Roses.
What? What band does Slash play for? They play for Guns N'
No,
Roses.
I said what band is Slash in? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
I know Axel's the lead singer.
Hey, that's good for you. Okay.
That's something, right?
Yeah, that no, absolutely. All right. Oh man, all right, we're almost 20 minutes in. Look at us go. Um, but I was gonna tell everyone kind of, you know, um how we met was I'm like a year and some change older than Damo. So right when Damien was born, I fucking pretty much met him. Of course, I don't remember that, but my mom and his mom has been best friends. I don't. I know since high school. I'm not sure exactly what age because I know my uncle dated your mom in high school, and that's how my mom met your mom. And then they,
Shout out to your uncle.
yep, and then we're technically god brothers, and your parents are my godparents, and vice versa. Um, so we've been fucking going at it, man, for
If
30
you want
plus
to make
years.
it really hot and heavy, yeah, we are like pretty much the closest to each other that we have.
Absolutely, man. You ain't
Hot
kidding.
and heavy.
What's that?
I said hot and heavy,
Oh,
sexual.
uh, that just made me think of this Seinfeld episode. But I digress. Um, but yeah. So man, we've used to always play sports, video games. I mean, we did everything together. Um, we didn't. We didn't live take it real far away, but probably about it felt like an hour away when we were kids, but in reality, it was like a 25-minute drive. But his neck of the woods, he had.
Did feel like that an hour.
Oh my God, it did. He had had some land. About how many? Like, was it about 3 or 4 acres of land at your
Fuck, it was
parents'
more
house?
than that. It was like 8 or 9. I think it was
And
9.
that's even better. So all the his scenery.
My parents had land.
What's that?
I was just joking, saying my parents had land.
That they fucking did. And it was cool, man. I still remember like running through those woods with you,
Did
and
you ever
I
ride?
remember
Did you
you
ever
would
ride
like,
on the go kart?
what's that?
I said, did you ever ride on the go kart?
Dude, only a few times. Remember, I was growing so fucking fast. I still remember like the
Yeah,
last
you
time I
could take a kid real
barely
fast.
fit in it, and like a week or two later, I couldn't even get in it because my legs should have hit the gas pedal. So it was just you after turn. I'm like, sitting in there just like, man, this sucks. So I
And
couldn't.
for and for as long as we knew each other, we only gotten really a couple little tussles, like maybe once or twice, and it was nothing.
And I don't even remember.
But I'm just thinking about you're talking about like how fast you grew up. Like you're twice the size of me, and like we would get into little wrestling matches every now and then, and me doing a swanton bomb off the top of your stairs.
Dude, that was. I remember one of the times you hit the back of your legs on it.
Yeah, on the
Oh,
top of it.
shit.
Yep,
Oh yeah, dude, we would
I
wrestle.
remember that.
Yeah, he'd be fucking Jeff Hardy and shit. Oh man, that was great. Oh man,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we're fucking silly ass kids.
But back to your the woods at your house growing up, man. I still remember we'd like run through the woods at night, and you would just be fucking going because you've done it just 1,000 times.
Yeah,
So decent. I'm like,
you
God
know,
damn it, you're like 3 miles ahead of me. Slow down. Like, fuck. And I remember there was one. There's I don't know exactly what happened, but I fucking racked my nuts trying to catch up with you. And I remember you were yelling like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Just go on without me." Like I'm pretty sure like I tripped and hit my nuts. Like we were young, like 14 or 15.
quick side note that I have to that I have to say, there was one time that I was in there with somebody else, and I fell into or fell. I walked into like a patch of ticks, baby ticks. They're teeny tiny microscopic ticks, and there was like I don't know a quarter size on my shorts, and I didn't realize what it was at first.
Yeah.
And I looked at it closer. I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" But yeah, anyways, it was like fuck, like that size of just baby microscopic ticks all over my fucking shorts.
Woo!
So yeah, those woods were something.
Man. Oh yeah, they were cool. And there was a little that haggard ass that playground by like right where the woods would begin.
Yeah, yeah. If we would walk it all the way down, yep.
Absolutely. And then remember before even before we got too tall, even myself, that one tree that we would go and
Oh
like
yeah, we
dunk
would
on,
dunk on.
we were like Dr. J, like doing
Yep,
spins and just like
yep.
underneath the
We would
leaves.
say, yeah, we would call that shit out, Doctor J.
Oh, dude, that was
Whatever the fuck we'd call out.
yeah.
Damn, I haven't thought about that in a while.
It just kind of came to me. And another one that came to me. Remember remember by your parents like literally by the house where all that gravel was. we were binging rocks with our bats to try to hit them in the woods. And then your dad finally comes out and he's like, "Is that what you guys been doing for the last 90 minutes that I've
It's
been hearing?
fucking.
Hitting those rocks in my grass?" He said, "I gotta mow that yard." I was like, "Oh shit."
I'm sure the
Yeah,
viewers are gonna love hearing about all this.
what's that?
I said, I'm sure the viewers are gonna love hearing about all this.
Oh,
This is us reminiscing on our fucking childhood.
it's good
So, yeah.
times. It is
Oh, I
good.
love it. I'm all for it.
All right. Oh man, okay. We're about 25 minutes in. Not too bad.
How long were
So,
you trying to go for? I'm down to keep going for
oh yeah, yeah,
however
no,
long.
um, let's see, what else was I gonna talk about? Oh, so you said you're in baseball season now. How's the baseball team playing?
Uh, they're kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I'm like, oh shit, we're actually really good, and then it's like, ah, fuck. So not that great. like
I just find it weird how college baseball kind of starts when it's still
like there
cold
was
in
a
the
game the other day that I worked. Our first batter on his second pitch hit a home run, and then like on our third batter, I think it was either the third or fourth batter hit a fucking another home run, and I was like, oh fuck, and it was against a really good team. They were ranked and shit. I was
oh,
like, oh fuck, here we go, let's go,
there you go.
and we ended up losing 8-3 after going after going up 2-0 real quick. So yeah,
Oh, man.
that'll happen.
That's gambling, baby.
Oh, that's gambling, baby.
8-3, huh? Now, would you consider that butt fucking?
Oh man, that's a good question. Yeah, well, no, no, I wouldn't consider that butt fucking
All right,
because they were ranked, even though they came into our house.
and butt fucked
Uh,
you by 5 runs. That's a lot of runs in baseball.
a lot
That's
of
what
runs. It's a
give
lot
you
of
the
runs.
points in football.
It's kind of like being super ranked and coming into someone's house and dropping 42 to like 14 or 17. I wouldn't consider that butt fucking because you're already favored. All right, for the viewers out there, if there's anyone viewing, we got a scale of butt fucking,
Absolutely.
and he disagrees on what that is,
Okay.
in my opinion.
I'm gonna say kind of what I think of butt fucking is, and Damo will go into it. When you're watching a game and you see someone get butt fucked, I mean, it's a blowout. It's 42-17. Okay, domination through the whole game. Just
Sure.
totally decided game on offense and defense. One team dominating. That's
Yeah.
what when I hear butt fucking. That's what I think. Damo, you got the floor.
All right. So let's say Oklahoma, who's ranked like sixth, coming into our town, and we fucking wipe the floor with them by 13 points. That's butt fuck. If if
Butt fucking.
that's a butt fuck because they're so favored. Be different if we're like kind of like evenly matched and there's only like a 13-point difference. Yeah, I get that. But no, if they were like heavily favored and they came in thinking that they were gonna wipe the floor with us and we ended up doing the opposite, that's butt fucking, my friend.
We got I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on butt fucking. My God, you just said
we
in
can, we can,
baseball,
we can, we can disagree on butt fucking.
and especially when your team just got smoked. You started at 2 runs, and next thing you know, it's 8-3. It's a 5 run game. That's baseball, baby. That's a game.
Yeah.
And that as a
Did
gambler
I
too.
did I say that we got butt fucked? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't. You said that's not butt fucking. And
Yeah,
when
that's
you
not butt
lost
fucking.
by
That's baseball.
5 runs, I consider that butt fucking. Especially if you, I mean,
Oh, you said it was butt fucking. Okay.
guilty. Um, yeah, 5 runs. All right, that's a game. Yeah, as a gambler, man, jumping out to a 2-0 real quick in baseball, get you
Yeah,
all the
real
feel.
quick, bottom of the first.
That makes you feel like thank you,
Yeah,
10
I
feet.
was like, oh shit, here we go. Let's go, boys.
Well, so you what you put on that 325 bet earlier?
Uh, one of the foreign games. It wasn't earlier; it was the other day. But yeah,
Oh, I thought you were talking about it today too.
no, today I had a 25 free bet, and um, I don't even know what happened with that. I don't know if I won or not. I would take a look at it.
Oh, I lost your volume. Damo, can you hear me? Damo.
Hold on.
Oh, I
Hey,
can't. Now I can hear
yeah,
you.
I tried to check, and I guess if I check on my phone, it's gonna mess up the podcast.
No worries.
But yeah, today I forgot that I had a $25 free bet, and I tried to see if I could win $20.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've, I've only had since I've rejoined, man. I've only had one free $25 bet.
I
Or it was
Well,
really
I think they reward you for betting a bunch, and
yeah.
I'm kind of guilty of doing that.
Oh,
So
man. You know
that's why I
how
took.
I sucker
Excuse
for
me.
those parlays. Like, dude,
Talk about parlays, how stupid they are unless they hit.
fuck, man. I'm cursed on those, man. I can't help it. I love those odds when I see them. Like, what's that? $5 for 75, and guess what? I just placed like six of those,
hmm
and they add up quick, man. Like, there's been times like you were there, you were there. What I put in close to 2 bills, and man, I after it was all said and done, man, I was like, it was like almost a C note worth of just really like 5, 6 parlays. I'm like, God damn it, I'm
That's
addicted
where
to
all
these
those
damn
memes fucking stem from, like where they're like, "Shut up on your fucking stupid parlays that you keep
oh,
sending us over, saying that they're gonna hit."
it's so funny though, isn't it? Though seeing those
Mm.
memes about the parlays, I love them. I need to go back to one.
Oh, I love me a good parlay.
Oh yeah, when I was doing good, it was me just betting. I wasn't doing parlays, and I was betting on NBA. And I've kind of drifted away from there with this fucking European basketball. Me always wanting to bet the under on the score.
Yep.
And
Hey, the under normally hits, and I
dude,
really
it's quite
fucking
a
find
bit.
out if I hit. Hold on, let me
And
look at my live.
I've hit multiple like 3 leg parlays betting under on
MGM.
especially in college women basketball like Division 2 or whatnot. Yeah, man, I
Mhm.
get into that stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
you're pretty hot there for a little bit doing that.
yeah, and then like the women's college ball kind of stopped. Like every time I was gonna bet on it, I couldn't because I was on the wrong side of the state, so on the prison side.
I'm
But
looking up to see if I won.
oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Let's see.
You've cashed out a few times over $1,000, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
good, man.
Hey, I did win.
Oh, what was the actual bet?
It was a free $25 bet, and I won $20 from it.
Okay,
so,
the
so I
game.
got 20. I got $20 in my account.
No, I meant like what you actually bet on
Fucking foreign basketball. I think it was women's,
women's
and I hit the under.
for the whole game, a quarter, halftime. What were we talking about?
The second half.
Hey, that's
It was
nothing.
under 80 and a half, I believe, and yeah, I hit it.
Tell you what, I love a good bet when it comes together. Tell you what, man.
Yeah, you remember that last parlay that I did? I don't do too many parlays very often because every time I do it, I fucking lose. But that last one, it was a 10 leg parlay. I lost one because Giannis couldn't get himself a goddamn block.
One fucking block.
One block. Nope, couldn't get it. He
Last leg of
played
parlay.
like 36 minutes, couldn't get one block.
That's a
Fucking butthole.
for the next 82 games. That would never happen.
Exactly.
Why do you tell everyone about what you thought was your biggest win in betting that turned out, you know what?
Mm, they kind of all blend together because usually when I bet, forgive me, but I'm drinking a lot or I'm having a couple sips, if you will. But
Celebratory, of course.
what was the biggest bet I won?
No, 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 no. I'm sorry. Maybe I said it wrong. Remember, it was going to be the biggest bet you would have won, but you found out you didn't win. The soccer bet
Oh yeah,
that
thank
you're
you.
always telling me.
Yep, yep. All right, so
Bad.
I won like over $1,000, cashed out the $1,000, kept like $100 in the account, and I built that $100 into like $627. I'm being very specific because I remember it. um,
Baby.
and the next day was the World Cup, and Argentina to win straight out was like, I forgot what it was. It was something stupid like plus six or plus 600. I forgot what it was, but I was gonna win like $2,000 or some shit, and I put all of it on Argentina. And
Holy.
and the most messed up part, ah man, all right, I'll try to explain this really fast without dragging it on. So I put that money on Argentina to win outright, and it didn't hit even though they won. But the reason I didn't win is because they had to win in regulation, and it went to overtime. So because it went to overtime, I did not win, even though they ended up winning the game. And also, I I put $125 on France to win the World Cup. So I lost both bets. So that was just awful. And I remember I was sitting on
Bet.
the toilet. I remember I was sitting on the toilet at work, just like, yes, I won like 2,000 some dollars. And then I was like, wait, what? I didn't win? Oh, they had to win by regulation. Fuck you. So yeah, that sucked.
Yeah. You've told me
But
that.
at least it was just money that I collected rather than me just putting
Yeah.
down
It's
six hundred
money.
dollars that was out of uh,
It's
my
house
actual
money.
bank account.
Yep. That's what house money means is money you earn gambling.
Yeah,
That.
house money. Yeah, it was house money.
Yep. I've never
That
had a
was tough.
I've never had a that big of a close win. I There was one that I got real upset with on one betting app that I bet quite a bit on the Cardinals. Um, that would have won me around like $1,000, and I
Woo!
instead won everything. The Cardinals won by the right spread and everything, but all the bets they canceled all my bets.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
still don't
Yeah.
remember
Shit.
why. I was
That's happened.
jumping
Yeah, it's
down
happened multiple
because I
times.
needed that money. Like, is that it? Well, I did. Who doesn't need money? Not that it's hurting for money, but it would have made. I just needed it. I guess I needed more. But man, I jumped up out of my chair like I was almost in tears. Like I can't believe it. Like I just
Which
turned like very little
which
money to a
platform was
lot
that
of
off of?
money. But nope. I saw that it was three Cardinals bet. I see cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm like, no! And then like underneath it says refund, refund, refund. I'm like, no, I don't want the refund. I won.
And that was Bet MGM, right?
Yeah, it was like 900 and like 70, 80 something. It wasn't technically a grand, but I called it a G.
We'll call
Dude,
it. Yeah, that's
it
awful.
fucking hurt, man. And it was that was like the craziest. That was the most money I ever kept putting on a bet. Of course, it was like three bets, and it was when they were like under by a point, and they won by like a point and a half, too. I don't know why I did it. I was like,
They
fuck it.
call that the
It was,
they call that the hook.
but it was actually one of those games I
That's
was
fine.
watching too. Because when I was at first when I was gambling, I would be watching all the games too, especially if I'm betting live. Kind of feel the game. Like I kind of ran away from that as well. It's a smart thing, kind of watching the game, see how it goes too, where you bet inning and inning or first three, 5 innings. But man,
I'll give anyone who's watching my advice. I should use it more often. I don't, but I should. My advice. It's worked almost all the time. But the algorithm that whatever the computer system uses, like for overseas basketball, if someone scores a three kind of late in the game or late in the quarter or whatever, you hit the under
oh yeah,
because the algorithm will be like, "Holy shit, they're scoring,"
yep,
and,
and it just turned into a plus.
and then you fucking hit the under, and it normally works unless they're free throw heavy, which that happens too sometimes, unfortunately. But that, that can get so annoying when you see them just going to the line over and over and over and over. Just like, what the fuck, man?
It's like let the time run, please. I'm
Yeah. Can you run the offense? Run the play that the coach drew up.
yeah, this is not how coach. This is not Jackson. We're doing up, goddamn it. Oh man. Oh shit. What was I gonna
Sounds
say?
like you. Well, I got something for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's talk about the movie that we watched today.
Ooh.
I
Yes,
guess
yes, yes.
I don't know if that would be annoying to give spoilers.
But I was saying,
I don't know if we're that popular that people would give a shit. I
and
guess we could
but
give
how do
spoiler
we?
alert.
How do you
Spoiler alert.
make this movie a spoiler? Everyone knows the outcome of this movie already.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, that's true.
But okay, we're gonna talk about the movie Air, about Michael Jordan and his shoe. So if anyone's in here watching at 42 minutes, that poor bastard I almost mentioned you out again. You got nothing, I'm kidding, buddy. I love podcasts just as much as the next guy. Believe me, I listen to a fuckload. But if you don't want to hear talk about Air, which is about Michael Jordan, I guess this is your time to leave. All right. So you went to see it at 12:15. I went to go see it at 2
12:30.
30. So
Mm-hmm.
I live about 2 hours away from Damo. So so we usually have to text or do this or we'll play video games and talk, but whatever. So we're gonna tell you kind of what we thought of it. Now, I thought it was absolutely fucking terrific. I love this movie. I'm going to see it again in theaters, most likely this weekend. I don't see how
I'm
I'm not going
I'm
to.
gonna excuse me. I'm gonna drag my girlfriend to go see it.
Absolutely. It. Oh, and then like the odd there was several ladies in the crowd too. Like I was sitting by two next to two girls that were cracking up along with me, and everyone in the audience was laughing too. The movie
Yeah,
was very
I
funny.
was about to say the exact same thing. Yeah, everybody that I was with, they were all cracking up too.
It
Yeah, that
was
movie was funny as fuck.
yeah. There was not a seat left in the house where I was at, but you had the bigger theater. There's probably like 30 seats in mine with the recliners, but man, Chris Tucker was
You're in a
great. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, you were in a tiny ass theater.
Oh man, yeah. It sucks because
Very intimate.
I saw the latest showings, and of course it was in a bigger theater, like fucking figures. But I thought that movie was so perfectly cast. Ben Affleck, what a fucking G.
dude. Well, not even. I would
He wrote and
argue.
directed it.
I would argue. Matt Damon, dude. Like Matt Damon acted his fucking dick off. Like
Well, I
he,
agree. I was going to get to that, but I'm just saying because Ben Affleck wrote and directed it. Just he did such a great job. Like I said, picking each person. Matt Damon was phenomenal. Every person was perfect. Jason Bateman, Chris Tucker.
Jason Bateman was pretty fucking funny
Oh,
too.
when he's taking a shit, he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He's
Yeah, yeah, that scene was funny.
oh man. Oh, and can we talk? I'm texting you. I'm probably 30 minutes in, so you're 40, 42, 45 minutes in.
I was
I'm like,
only 15 minutes ahead of you,
that's
but
what
yeah,
I said when I was about 30 minutes in, you were probably 45 minutes in the movie theater. Um, I texted you. I'm like, dude, how much do you think they paid for this soundtrack? Holy shit.
yeah, it was nothing but bangers.
Dude, they probably played well over 20 different songs in that movie. But
Even
I
at the end, they snuck in like another fucking super popular movie. I can't remember what it was. Like during the credit scene.
oh man, oh fuck, I don't remember either.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was either, but I remember thinking about it. Just like, damn, they snuck that one in too.
Man, it was a really good movie. Like I said, I'm gonna see it again, hands down.
Dude,
And
it
let
was the best movie I've seen in quite some time.
I agree. So by a landslide, oh, me and Dan will have the AMC A list rewards. So that means it's
Yeah,
21.70
dude.
with tax, and you can see up to 12 movies a month. So me and him are movie guys, or TV guys. Man, we love the boob tube. We're a big fan of boobs. We're a big fan of
We love sitting in front of a screen.
oh man, absolutely. Just a good time. But so we see a lot of movies. This is by far the best movie of this year, and I'm pretty sure of last year. I can't think of another. It's probably been my favorite movie for a while that I've seen.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Since the Batman,
Oh shit.
and then before that, 1917, I think is what it's called. Yeah, pretty sure it's
1917.
called
Really
1917.
fucking good. That Batman movie. It was
You need to rewatch it,
what's that?
dude. I said you need to rewatch it. Seeing it in theaters when he first walked in, I was like, "Fuck,
Oh
Batman's fuck hard."
yeah, I need to watch it again. Because my favorite thing was after the movie, I was like, man, my favorite thing was the Nirvana song. I was like,
Yeah,
"Man," and I love how like you see all these young kids listening to it now. I'm like, hell yeah, it's coming back around, man. There you go.
that's like us being old when like we were listening to '70s songs,
Yep,
or us growing up rather.
absolutely. I will give Batman another shot.
Yeah,
I
you
just
keep
yeah.
saying that. Are you gonna watch it?
What's that?
I said, yeah, you keep saying you're gonna rewatch it. Rewatch
I
it.
don't know. I've been watching all these wrestling documentaries. I just finished Lopez versus Lopez. I was I liked it. If you were a fan of the George Lopez show, which me and you both were,
Oh, I love that show.
Blue. The first four seasons were great. I'm not gonna say it. It definitely
I used
wasn't
to watch it at the kitchen table over and over, or like every fucking night practically,
such a good
or
show.
whenever it came on.
So if you like that show, you're gonna like this show. But add him drinking nonstop, and then with all the weed references,
Pot too,
it's a family show. It's an NBC show, man.
yeah.
It's not like R-rated. So you got it's still like George Lopez, but him being older, him
Interesting.
living with his daughter, him being a bad dad in the beginning where he cheated on his wife, ran out his daughter.
Whoa,
Now he's back.
it was like that. It
Yeah,
was like
it's
that.
a comedy though. It's it's a comedy. It's dude. It's the
Doesn't
fucking
sound
jokes
funny.
are great, and then all of them, even the from the George Lopez show, his wife in that, his mom, Ernie, and his son Max, except for his daughter, they all do an episode in the new Lopez versus Lopez Christmas. Dude, and his right hand guy is like a younger, sneakier, just as goofy version of Ernie. And they like when they see each other, they're like, "Oh, I know you." It's like, "I know you too. You replaced me." But it was good, man. I sent you that little Snapchat of them smoking right before they were getting ready to toke up.
I always thought his his wife and his oldest daughter were super hot.
Oh yeah, and his daughter in this is actually his real daughter in real life.
Hmm.
She's funny. I liked it. I will when season 2 comes out, I will definitely watch it. I'm not like I said, I don't think it's good as George Lopez. It's a family show. I'm easily entertained and stuff like that. I enjoyed it. Um,
Yeah, you're a big fan of sitcoms.
well, yeah, I we've talked
I'm
about this.
kind of not.
I don't like closure.
Sometimes I can sit down and watch them, and I'll be like, all right. But
Yeah,
for the most part, I'm not really a big fan of.
yeah, I don't like closure. I don't like ending shows. I will
Yeah, we talked about that the other. What
yeah
was
I
it? Day
will
or last
I
night,
will watch a show and love every second of it, and then oh shit, we're in the
and
last
then
season.
not
Oh,
watch the last episode because we're
not
like,
gonna
no.
watch. Yep. Um, all right, you go ahead. You were talking.
No, that was. I don't remember where I was going with it.
Yeah. All right. So what have you been watching?
What am I watching?
Yeah, what have you been watching?
Oh,
Like,
I've already told you 100 fucking times. Agent Elvis, man. Agent Elvis is the shit.
I was trying to throw you a
So
softball. The audience doesn't know this. I know this. Well, fuck you. Watch The Sopranos, bitch. Jesus,
yeah,
you
you
agent.
can blow me from behind.
Whoa. Tony Soprano would never.
Yeah, you say fuck you, bitch, and blow you from behind and blew you away.
Yo, he would. The
All
man,
right, but
man
yeah,
is like
dude,
not
watch
that.
Agent Elvis, man. It's fucking funny. Did you ever? Yeah, we've talked about this. Yeah, you've seen Archer at your buddy's house.
A long time ago, and it did nothing for me. I probably didn't give it a fair shot because I was like, I really wanted to watch. I remember The Big Bang Theory. Now, so I don't know, man. It's hard for me to get into cartoons. It feels like unless I'm with my kids, like they want to watch cartoons. They fuck yeah, I'm down. Let's go. But
And I don't know why, like, you have your mindset that you're just like, nah, hell no, cartoons.
yeah, because if it's just for me, like I'd rather watch. I don't know. I don't know. So I love
If
South Park.
there's adult humor behind
I
it,
know. I know. I just rather have actual actors acting instead of me watching drawings or I don't know.
I can tell.
Yeah, and but I don't hate man because I said when when we saw Puss in Boots was funny. I enjoyed that. Um,
You watch the new Puss in Boots?
yeah, I took my daughters to the theater. We all enjoyed it.
That movie's kind of dark.
It's about dying. It's definitely
Yeah.
yeah about the cat running out of 9 lives. Now he's
Hmm.
got to be careful as he keeps getting older because it's cool. It kind of gives you a life lesson. In the beginning, I can do anything.
Sure.
I can jump off this.
Yeah,
I'm invincible.
exactly. Yeah. I can
And
do
it's like
anything. And he's like, oh
old,
shit, I
yep,
can't.
getting older. And then it's like, oh fuck, Puss, you're on your last life. What? Not me. I got more. As he talks or whatnot. But yeah.
We can talk about movies all night, and I'm fine with that. But I was about to say, what'd you think about 65?
Oh, I liked it.
You
Um,
liked it?
I did. Um,
I thought
eh,
they did very little with the premise. The premise is awesome. Like the
yeah.
idea of the movie, or like the storyline of the movie.
Hmm.
I just felt like they could have fucked.
See, and we yeah. I know you thought that, but then I was thinking like, man, he was pretty much a solo
What?
actor or just one person.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. We talked about that.
yeah, that's why it was a short movie too. Like we were talking about, oh, you were like, well, Tom Hanks did it. Yeah, it's like, well, and then you were like, and Will. Then you
Fucking
said
Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Hanks and Will Smith. I'm like, well, yeah, name me some other ones. It's very hard to just be pretty much the main person in a movie and just be like fucking glued. Like holy
Yeah,
shit.
I
So I thought
agree.
65 was great. Had cool gadgets. The dinosaurs were cool. The lizards or whatever. Um, I'll probably I could definitely watch it again. I enjoyed it. If I had to rank it, it like
Uh, I got
like
it as
six point
a
two.
tough six.
Yeah, I'd
Six.
say around 6.2 or so. Um, did you see Scream yet?
No, I have not.
Um,
Have you seen Scream 5?
seen what?
Scream 5.
Oh fuck you! I see what you did,
So no.
ladies and gentlemen. I did not get the pleasure of spoiler alert. I'm gonna give you a few seconds, but Scream 5 happened last year. Apparently, I didn't know about it because I was gonna have the pleasure of watching Dewey get his ass kicked for about
Yeah,
2 hours
he
on the screen.
does, man. Yeah, he certainly does.
What's that?
I said I was just agreeing with you, laughing, saying, "Yeah, man, he totally does. He gets his ass kicked."
But not in Scream 6 because he's not fucking in Scream 6. He dies in Scream
I
5.
thought he died in 5.
What's that?
I said I thought he died in 5.
He does. He's not even in Scream 6. I didn't see Scream.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Scream 6 was Scream 5. So I was
So you're like, "What the fuck am I
I
watching?"
was so confused. I'm like, why are these people acting like they've been in this movie before? I'm like 15 minutes in, and I Google it. I'm like, oh my god, Scream 5 happened like a year and a half ago. This is Scream 6.
Nah, nah. Dewey came back for 5, but he got
I,
his
I
ass
know.
kicked.
Because Dewey got his fucking ass rocked in Scream 4, dude. That chick was throwing him all over that hospital room, beating the fuck out of the with him with a bedpan. I'm sorry. David Arquette cracks me up in those movies, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's funny. Just always plays the dipshit. It seems like.
he's good at it, man. How about little Freaks? That's a
All
classic.
right, what a what a goddamn my throat.
You didn't have to
What
do a
other movies
sequel
we
for
got?
that. It was a fucking banger. That's a movie I watched. Probably I've been watching every year and a half. I feel like for the last like 3 or 3.5 years, I've watched that movie probably 3 times.
I was looking for my phone, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm on the phone."
All right, we're coming up on almost an hour, 58 minutes. Hey, there's two
Hour
people.
58.
What's that?
Oh, no, I said hour 58, and then I was like, "Oh, you meant 58 minutes."
Just 58. All right. You didn't like Cocaine Bear, did you?
Mm-mm, not really.
I
And you
like.
did? You
Yeah.
watched it today?
Oh yeah, I saw it in
It
theaters.
was fine, I guess. It was
That was a
fine.
good time. I mean, I thought it was gonna be kind of like I don't know. When any animals kind of terrorize anything, I'm fucking in. I love my
Yeah, we
lead
talked
in
about that.
combat.
Yeah,
Snakes on a plane. I'm fucking in. And I just heard they're doing Meth Gator. Have you heard this?
Meth Gator.
You got
No, I
it.
haven't.
So it's based on a true story, just like how Cocaine Bear was. Apparently, a gator ate a whole bunch of fucking meth.
All
So
right,
you can see how.
I'm all
I'm,
in.
oh fuck yeah, dude. Because
Let's
what?
go.
What?
Fucking Meth Gator.
Oh god, what was that one alligator movie they did like 4 or 5 years ago that we like? Remember? the town flooded and the alligators came in.
Oh, I again, I hate to be such a fucking critic, but I again didn't absolutely love that movie. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You love fucking Black Adam, but you can't. Gee, I just don't
I
get.
didn't say I absolutely love Black Adam.
I thought it was fun. It
I
was a good
saw it and I
movie.
was shocked at like him just killing everybody. It was it was weirdly refreshing to see a superhero or whatever the fuck kill everybody, turn people fucking
What
into skeletons.
what was that movie called? I'm gonna look it up. Don't. Was it Crawl?
I know exactly what movie you're talking about. I can't think of the name though.
I think it was Crawl.
Yep,
Let's
yep,
see.
yep. Don't
Yep,
even have to look it up,
2019.
Carl.
Dude, wonder what that's on. I wouldn't mind one. I haven't seen that
Again,
since the theaters.
didn't love that movie.
I didn't love it,
It was fine, worth the watch. It's fine.
see, this guy, his movie case. What are you gonna do? Like,
Didn't walk away from it being like, damn, that movie kicked ass. It was
I'm
just
sorry.
meh, meh.
Mhm.
You tell me it was more than meh.
Yeah, I definitely was more than me. I liked
Really?
it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
sure. Just like I really enjoyed the Meg. I thought that was great. Great comedy, cool shark scenes. I love it when the main girl was in the middle of the ocean when the sharks were running, and Jason Statham's like, "Oh God!" and he just runs off the ship and dives in after. This is like
Perfect
200
dive.
foot.
Well, he was. I don't know. Fun fact. He was like an Olympic diver.
No shit.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I know
Right.
Meg
His
2.
perfect form.
Okay,
Perfect form.
well, Meg 2 is up and going. Oh, I'm gonna look that up because it's supposed to come out pretty soon, actually. And your boy's all fucking over this. It is. It's called Meg 2 Trench. Let's see. Oh, August 4th. I mean, of course, these aren't as good as like Deep Blue Sea, but I enjoyed the Meg or just Meg.
Yeah. I mean, I was totally fine with it, but I wasn't
I
like
thought
shit.
I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
I was fine with it, but I didn't love it.
I definitely have to rewatch it again. I do like those animal movies. I'm surprised they haven't done another Anaconda movie in a while. I feel like it's been about a decade.
A decade. It's been way longer than a decade, like two
Well, we're
decades.
talking about that one they did, Anaconda, like the blood organ or the blood,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
like.
I
I
do.
did.
I remember that one.
You don't remember it?
No, I said I do remember that one. Yeah. I
Oh,
watched it.
okay. I'm sorry. Dude, that's way off. Oh my God. Wow. That's funny. That was,
Yeah. Anaconda came out in what, like 98?
I think, like 94, 95.
Yeah, even
The
older.
Anaconda, the Anaconda I was talking about, the Hunt of the Blood or Orchid, was
Yeah,
2004,
yeah, the third one.
which I liked. So
It's been way too long since I've seen it, but I know I've seen it though.
I probably watched it at
They're
least
after
like
that
a
like
year
little
ago.
plant or whatever, blood orchid.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Remember that one spider that would bite you and paralyze you?
I mean, there's a difference between being like that was a really good movie versus it was worth a watch.
Oh, absolutely.
And that movie it was worth a watch. Like I don't know. I was bored and watched it. It's worth a watch.
Yeah. Now
In, in my opinion.
we both were disappointed in the new Halloween movie.
I thought you were. Or Excuse me. I thought you weren't, and I was.
I I didn't fucking absolutely hate it, but I was definitely disappointed. I didn't like how you didn't see Michael Myers almost like 45 minutes into the movie. There were some cool
Yeah, I
killing.
didn't love the movie,
There were some cool scenes in it. Don't get me wrong. But
and that's where I
it was
was.
a weird approach to
That's
it
what I was talking about just a second ago. Like yeah, it's worth a watch, but certainly not good.
because that's how they ended their trilogy for the new version. The first two, that first one I really liked. The second one was still I enjoyed it, but the third one I'm definitely gonna watch it again when it comes out on whatever streaming site. But yeah, and it's no, it's Rob Zombies are by far the best. Um, they're actually creepy,
You
scary.
fucking suck his dick.
Oh, two handed. I mean,
I
I'm twisting it. I'm doing the gawk
don't
gawk.
even know why you like his movies so fucking much. Like,
Fuck,
why? I want
good.
to know.
Okay, okay. Let me paint a little picture for you here right now. God damn it.
Throw it up. Let's go.
Okay, his first love, he's always loved the horror stuff. But he spent most of his time in music and to switch over and to do with original ideas like House of a Thousand Corpse and Devil's Rejects, dude. And
Yeah,
then
that was like 40 years ago.
so he doesn't, dude. He's a musician. He tours nonstop. He doesn't have all the time to make movies. So when he gets a little time, he'll do them. And he's done four great fucking movies. Um, House Thousand Corpse, I like. I definitely
He's
thought
done
it was
four
weird.
great movies, huh?
What's that?
I said he's done four great movies, huh?
I think so. I think House
Which
of
ones?
Thousand Corpse, Devil's Reject is definitely in my fucking top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. His version of the first Halloween is in
Not
my.
even really. I'm
What's
I'm
that?
getting like over the top, like out of hand here. But Devil's Reject isn't even really a horror movie. It's like a thriller.
No, 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 no. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. You've seen it. You've seen it. You don't think that's a horror
I've
movie?
seen it like 3 times, maybe four.
All right,
I don't
count
know.
it.
I've seen it.
And
I've seen it. Seen it.
I love his two Halloweens. The second
I
one,
know exactly what that movie is,
I
but it's not
definitely.
really like horror-ish. I guess if I'm trying to be critical of
If
the
it's that
topic,
blockbuster or something on Netflix, it'd be in the horror. Oh, speaking of blockbuster, but
because
it
people
would be in
die.
the horror situation or selection. Did you hear Blockbuster's coming back,
No,
dude? Go to their website real quick. Since you got type in Blockbuster and click on it. Yeah, check this shit out, man. So I meant to talk to you about this like a week or two ago.
I'm like hitting way too many buttons. What the fuck?
Click on the very first thing you see.
What was fucked up? Hold on. Blockbuster video stores on demand movies.
Yep, click that. The very first thing.
We are working on rewinding you.
Yeah. Rewinding your movie.
Oh, yep. The phone was in the way.
You're coming back. So Sling owns them, which is a big like movie and TV show company as well. Yep, there it is. So man, I'm excited. They'll probably have something like Netflix, and you know what they could do is like everything at the time Blockbuster was that everyone hated. So and then Netflix changed everything. They could do everything that Netflix fucking doesn't want to do. Blockbuster can be like, we don't care with how many passwords you share. Share it with everyone just to get subscribers, and then charge a little bit less, and then do the like I said share your password because Netflix was really big on not being able to share your passwords.
They weren't there for a while, but they are now
Yeah. Now, big time.
because they're losing money.
Yep. But dude, I love Blockbuster, so I'm rooting for it.
Oh, I'm rooting for it too.
Yeah. I mean, but goddamn, they could have just if they would have just cashed in and gave those guys 30 fucking million bucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised they still kept the name and like have the rights to the name after they just completely, I don't know, fucking went under.
Well, I think Sling. I think it's Sling. Let me see.
I figured they would have gotten bought out, but I guess not. They just gave up.
I,
I don't know.
this network. Let's see. Formerly known as Blockbuster Video, is an American brand currently owned by Dish Network and originally founded by David Cookie. Damn, dude.
We
I
have
thought
three people
Blockbuster,
watching this.
I thought Blockbuster came out in like the early '80s, not '85.
Definitely the 80s.
See, I figured early '80s. So they, um, okay, so Dish owns them. Okay, wow, interesting. I'm very, and it'll be cool. So, man, just imagine like how the setup in Netflix, but you just see the blue and yellow. Oh, I think that'd be. Oh,
Yep.
I'm all for it.
That what do you call it? Like a fucking ticket stamp.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. The Church of Lazo was the one who told me this. I was like, what was it? Oh, they were like, I can't believe it. Blockbuster's making a fucking comeback. I was stunned hearing that because I didn't. I thought they've been like you said. I thought they were dead in water years ago.
Dead, dead. I thought they were dead, dead.
Man, man, and then I'm curious. Is that one store because they did the what was it that Netflix documentary like the last Blockbuster in like Oregon? I'm curious. I wonder if that's actually even still open. Did you watch that
I heard,
documentary?
heard no, it wasn't a document. It was a movie, and actually, I think it was a series.
Oh,
But
they had a
I heard
series.
it's
They had a series and they had a documentary about the actual Blockbuster.
but I heard the series failed for
Oh, did it?
whatever reason. I guess
Oh,
non-viewership.
yeah, because I saw the trailer for it. It looked too cheesy and just I wasn't pleased with the cast. It didn't capture the '80s or '90s Friday Saturday night blockbuster vibe. You know,
Sure.
I can picture it in my head, man. I can still I close my eyes. I can kind of picture the blockbuster I used to walk to. I mean, you used to make that walk with me. Zach, Brian did. You did. I mean, fucking hey, man. Um,
We
15.
made that walk. I don't know, fucking 100 times,
Oh my god, dude. Go get a
or
movie and
rode our bikes and
video
shit.
game. Hey mom, can I get $10? Or can I get some money for a movie and a game? So she'd always give me like $10. Because I that would be it'd be two of something, two movies or two video games.
Yep.
Most of the time it was probably sure one of each. But sometimes it was the two movies, and then one time we were like, all right, we'll finally watch Dog Soldiers. Look at that goddamn cover of
Fucking dog soldiers,
fucking
man.
time. Oh shit, man. I'll tell you
Fucking
what.
dog soldiers.
Hey man, we've had a few watchers the last like 30 minutes have stayed with us, so I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, we got three. I think if I'm reading that right, or reading that right.
I think so. Um,
Uh,
now I'm
What
all
else we
messed
got?
up. What's that?
So what else we got?
Ah, the Blockbuster talk was pretty good though, was it not? Kind of
Mm,
jilted your energy a little bit.
Great talk. Just rode our bikes to fucking Blockbuster and would just look at all the pictures of the shit, and we'd always base it upon that.
Oh, but you
Just
had
Bob
to.
Vespers was cool just
Certain
because
kind
of
of
the fuck.
time, especially if you went with like.
What?
I said, remember like when you would go with your parents, like you had a time limit, so you were like, fuck, 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 fuck. Especially my dad's like,
Yep.
let's go. He's like, well, goddamn, I'm sorry you already knew what you wanted. I'm coming in here blind, baby. I like to look around, take my time,
Yep.
debate if I'm gonna rent Jalen Silent Bob for the 50th time or rent Be a Menace for the 90th time. I don't know. That was my first R-rated movie I ever rented from Blockbuster on VHS. I was with my buddy
Was
Glenn. I
I think that
remember,
was the first time I saw Dick on screen.
yep, that too. But I swore to my mom because my buddy already seen it before and I haven't. They only said one F word. And then if anyone knows that movie, it says 500 F words.
Yeah. That's why I like turned my head. I was like, "Huh? What?
Oh,
One
yeah.
F word? Hell
She
no!"
wasn't gonna watch it with us. I just had to lie. 'Cause I had to get her to buy it because we were this. I'm like this is I'm in sixth grade still. I'm still in elementary school. I'm not in middle school yet. So I'm like I had to convince her to come out of the car when she just would drop us off and give me. That's before I could walk there. About 1 year prior, so she'd have to come in and rent it. But my God,
Yeah.
did I?
I wish I remember when you showed it to me. I think I was.
Oh,
That would
you,
make sense. I think I was in
you
fifth grade.
man.
I was just a pup,
You were definitely just
just
a.
a young buck.
Look at those people getting busy on the floor. Like, dude, those people are literally banging on the disc. Like,
And that's a whole joke. They're banging on the floor.
oh, I
Oh
got
man.
to hold them down, baby. Let mama take a turn. Oh, man. All right, let's see how long we've been going. 76 minutes. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
So, what time is it? Oh,
Still
shoot.
have still have 3 viewers.
So far. Um, they probably fell asleep and just have it on. I mean, that's what I would guess. Let's see. Nope, hang on. Nope, not a one. What the hell,
All right,
people?
perfect.
Who watches and
So,
don't say nothing? Come on, guys. I'm telling you, they just fell asleep or they went up to get a sandwich and just left the phone on. Let's see. So, what are you watching right now? Like, or are there any shows or movies you planning on watching?
um, the only show that I'm like kind of religiously watching is this Gordon Ramsay show. It's like a cooking show.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's called Top, or no, excuse me. I think it's called Next Level Chef. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called that. But yeah, it's pretty much the only thing that we've been watching, and
you think?
been meaning to watch South Park, but I haven't got around to it. What about you?
I just found all these documentaries uh, on these on the Peacock app about wrestling. So I've been going through that right now. I just watched about the evolution with Triple H, Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Batista when they came a group. It's fucking really good, dude. I feel like that fat guy, when he's crying about those wrestlers and how much they put on their body on the line, it's still ruining me, damn it. That's how I feel about these guys. Like, dude, they put everything on the line, man. And then how
Hmm.
some of them, their egos don't get in the way for losing. Like Triple H and Undertaker's like, we can't all win. Like, you have to lose. Like, Undertaker was
Yeah,
yelling, what's that?
I was gonna say, yeah, that does get interesting to like think about like how like the dynamics of I don't know, like how like
He
it
goes.
fucking goes forward.
I
Like,
want to put they
all
put
right,
up
so
these
he's won
people.
2 times, but what about me?
Yeah, which some wrestlers like Bill Goldberg, I fucking hate that guy. Most wrestlers do not like him. He was like that, never wanted to lose. Bret Hart, I never liked him either. Some people do. He he refused to fucking lose. He like, no, I'm not taking Kevin Nash's powerbomb. I'm not taking the finish. And there was one time where Undertaker stood up in front of everyone. It's like, and these words were like, "Motherfucker, it's not always about you.
Hmm,
People, you can't not always win. Like you have to lose.
sure.
I lose all the time. And, when he's at his prime still, and like everyone respects the Undertaker. He is up fucking here, and all the people's
Yeah.
everyone loves him and respects him. Um, if there's a problem, you go to him. He deals with it. And there's been times where he was talking about how, and even another Brett Michaels one, or what was it? Bret Hart. He was supposed to leave for WCW, and he didn't want to give up the belt when he was still with WWF. And Undertaker was telling the story. He was wrapping up his hands, like getting ready to box him, gonna beat the shit out of him if he doesn't actually take the fall and lose to Shawn Michaels. But you know, I get real into wrestling right now, man. I know you're not too into it, but man, I'm a sucker for it again, man. It's been like 20 years back in the making. I'm back, baby. This Peacock app with everything on it. All
Every time I do watch it, I'm like, ah, yeah, I remember that shit. But
you're like, what?
yes, as I said, yeah. Every time I do rewatch like clips, I'll say clips. Every time I do watch clips, I'm like, fuck yeah, I remember that shit. But watching the whole thing over and over again, or not over and over, but like the whole thing over again. Yeah,
Well, I'm
I'm not
not
really
watching
doing that.
Monday Night Raw and Smack. I've been watching all the pay-per-views that I couldn't watch because I didn't have $100 to order on
Sure.
paper. So
Hmm.
this is all the best wrestling we just watched Monday Night Raw, Thursday Night SmackDown, Sunday Heat before the pay per views.
Wednesday night WWE.
What's that?
I said Wednesday night WWE.
I don't think it was always Monday,
Yeah,
Thursday.
it was totally Wednesday night WWE
I don't ever remember that. There was.
or WWF. Excuse me, I don't know, something like that.
I
Yeah, it
don't.
was Wednesday night.
I'm
Look it
looking at.
up.
I don't remember it. Huh.
Yeah, it was Wednesday night. Wednesday night. I remember,
Hmm.
and I'm here to remind you.
I don't remember. I never watched it on Wednesday night. Huh. What was Wednesday night called then?
I guess Wednesday night WWE.
Because I know Monday night was Monday Night Raw, and then
Sure.
SmackDown was Thursday, and
Yeah, Wednesday night was definitely WWE or WWF. Promise you.
okay, fair enough.
I
That's what I'm gonna be watching.
swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that as soon as we get done with this podcast, and maybe a few of those little cherry Twizzlers I got over there.
All right.
Yes, sir. Oh, well, what the 82 minutes in? Should we wrap it up, or what do you think?
I don't give a shit. I'm just
Well,
sitting here.
what's with the profanity?
I don't give a hoot.
This is
Excuse me.
a family show here. I doubt that's true.
I don't know. What other topics do you have?
I don't know. I mean, we pretty much. I was thrilled we got this far. I thought we would maybe just barely do an hour, if that. We're 33 minutes over what I thought we'd do. Because, like I said, the first podcast was hour and 48 minutes down the goddamn drain.
All right, we can call it.
But oh, there, man, all the trailers, or for all the trailers, when you saw Air and I saw Air, did you like all of them? I wanted to see every single movie I saw.
I don't watch trailers.
You didn't watch any of the trailers before you went to air?
I kind of saw some of the some of a trailer a while back, but it was like way a while back.
No, when you went to see the movie air, they play previews in the beginning for 25 minutes.
Oh
You don't watch those, you just close your eyes?
no, yeah, no, I watch them.
Well, then you're watching fucking trailers. I don't get how you say I
I'm
don't watch
watching fucking
trailers.
trailer. Yeah, you're right. And what's your question?
I said I loved or I'm gonna see every movie I saw in the trailer. I thought they all looked good. Is what my point is. Especially that Jake Gyllenhaal movie
Yeah, yeah. Text you about that.
looked really good.
I like him good. He saved my life.
Yep.
I
Even
have to.
Guardians
I
of the
have
Galaxy.
to fucking come back for him.
Yeah, I'll see it for the raccoon. Um, the Flash movie. It had Ben Affleck in
The
it. Little
raccoon.
Batman. I'll
The
probably check
raccoon.
that.
What the fuck's the raccoon movie?
Guardian of the
I didn't
Galaxy.
see it. Oh yeah, that movie comes out like any day now. I
Yeah.
think like next week.
There were a few other ones. I was like, man, I'll see that too, but I kind of forgot it. But
Trying to think of another one.
yeah, there's a lot. There's about 20 minutes worth.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like
Oh,
20 minutes
I think
worth.
we could probably get.
25 worth.
What's that?
I said like 25 minutes worth.
Oh man, it was a lot.
There was a whole bunch.
Yeah. Well, I guess it might be good as time to wrap it up as any. Shit. Hopefully we can do another podcast Thursday night. Um, get that out there. But I think that's gonna do it. Unless Damo has any more words of wisdom for us. I don't
Nope.
fucking stupid.
Not a goddamn thing.
All right, guys, that is probably going to be it. Until next time, this is Casey Everything. This is our first podcast. Appreciate some of the listeners who are still holding on, which I can't believe. Oh crap! Someone wrote a comment. Too hard to type a response. Spoiled by the voice. Oh, his voice detection won't work. Okay, no worries, guys. We appreciate it, Mark. But that's gonna be it. Until next time, guys. See you later, cuz.
Peace out, dude. Bink. And a bink.